2.25.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to episode 318 of D&E Takeover, day 10 of the 12/13 days since we can't do math of Christmas stream.
Let's get it.
We are back, Eric. It's been a long time since I've seen you, bud. It's actually been less than 24 hours.
Well, I mean, no, actually, it has been a long time since I've seen you. When you think about it,
in person.
In person. I mean, I seen you over a screen though, so I guess I was trying to click right there. I didn't click right there. I wasn't.
That was really bad, Eric. It's okay.
I'm sorry. Guys, man, I'm just hyped. I just realized my camera's way too high, so I'm hunched like this, and I'm looking up. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be chilling like this though. I'm probably gonna fix the focus in a little bit because if I want to lay back, it looks a little wonky.
Fair enough. But I'm just thinking about my NTNs that I have waiting for me.
That's so stupid. Wait.
Buddy.
Where's mine? I'm gonna need that.
If you would have came here, you would have had a little piece.
Give me that back. What'd you get?
The nuggets, cinnamon nuggets, always.
Oh, you get the cinnamon nuggets?
Cinnamon nuggets, always.
Nah, what do you mean always?
Always.
Dude, hold on. It's the pretzel nuggets, the regular pretzel nuggets. That's where it's at.
The regular one? Those are good too. I'm not saying those aren't.
Okay.
But the cinnamon one is OP. That's the best one. That's the best one.
I don't know if that's the best one. I don't know about that.
Everyone in my family knows that if they go to the mall or anything, Antians has to be given.
Dude, I swear me and David are like, we are the same person. If you ask anyone, if my girl one time, or was it? No, it wasn't my girl. I was at the mall with my sister, and she was trying to get me not to realize that there was Antians in the freaking mall. Because every single time I go to the mall, I feel like it's a must. Like you just have to get it. Like you have to get anti-ends. Like it's just like a staple at this point.
What's worse, the gambling addiction or the anti-end addiction? I'm gonna go anti-end addiction.
Oh, 100% anti-end addiction. Now 100%. There is one in Penn Station every single time. I don't eat it that much because I don't want to ruin it for myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have it like maybe once every 2 weeks, like to like kind of like balance it out. But if I'm in the mall, I need me a pretzel nugget. No
100%.
questions asked. No questions asked. Yeah, bro. How are you doing today, David?
I'm doing good, bro. I just want to get into these comments before we like reset into today's guest because we do have another interview today, and
I'm gonna fix my camera.
We are very excited to talk to him because it's a very interesting one, and we want to hear more about it. But Jay's in the building. Shout out to Jay. Jay said Falcons expected to release Cousins after the season. Yankees get Paul Goldschmidt and D&E Takeover in the afternoon. Let's go, baby. That's what we're talking about. Freaking crazy news. You know, the craziest thing is that when we did this we did the 12 days of stream, we were thinking, is there a lot to talk about in every single day? And I feel like every single day in this last 2 weeks has been like a storyline in itself that can be discussed for hours. So it's crazy.
It's so, and also to add to it, it's like, what's it called? It's so much easier because there's so many storylines that we miss out on when we do it 2 times a week, even though it's like a normal like amount.
Yeah.
Like there's something updating, like you said, all the time.
For sure. Naj in the building. What's going on? Naj, she said, hello, boys. Appreciate you. What's going on?
Let's go.
Have a great day. Said Eric, put in downs, bro. Try a little. Not even trying in is my lane, bro. You're not even putting in Joshua Downs for fantasy.
What? Wait, what? No, I put in the best lineup possible for me.
Oh, no, it's Downs. Who's Downs?
No, wait, hold on. What is he talking about?
Downs. But Ophelia Hines in the building. So what's up? Have a great show. Appreciate you. Thank you.
No, I put in. Oh no, he said put in Downs. Try a little. Not trying. No, down. I'm not putting in Downs. I don't want to put in Downs. I want to put in DJ. Oh, why they have Pickens in? What the heck?
Pickens is not playing. There you go. You figured
it out. What the heck? Oh, I didn't know. I didn't even know. Generally didn't even know. Because what I do is I do the quick lineup thing. And they said that he was playing. So when I did that, I'm going to lose. Oh, so whatever. We're not here to talk about football, bro. We're not here to talk about football today.
Then the Ravens are winning. But anyway, hold up. Who is this? Who's this? Eric, who's this guy?
Should we? How is he? I don't know. Who is this?
What the hell? Why is he commenting? It's kind of weird.
Kind of crazy. I don't know, man.
I mean, I guess we gotta talk about him now. I guess, right?
Yeah.
I mean, right there. This dude, Josiah Warfield.
Warfield. Oh, it's
Warfield.
Warfield.
Yeah. Shout out to him. Appreciate you for popping out. And honestly, I think he needs like a. I think he needs to tell you guys itself because just
because it's almost as if like he popped out so much to the point where like I think he like I feel like he's here almost. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
I feel like he's here somewhere, but like at the same time, I don't really know, David. What about you, bro?
No, guys, he's here. We got him too. Let's just be honest with you. We're gonna get right into the interview because we have no time to waste. But I just want to say, appreciate every single one of you guys. We're at 204 subscribers. If you haven't done already, hit that subscribe button, like the episode, share the show to everyone that you know. We are back for day 10 or 12, and also we have a new guest today. This kid is freaking a phenomenal basketball player, looking like the next prospect going into the college recruiting process. And not only that, has aspirations of playing like LeBron James, not his off the field stuff, but on the court stuff like LeBron James. So overall, this dude has a great future, and he's balling out right now. And without no introduction needed, freaking JoJo Buckets, Josiah.
Get him in here. Get him in here.
Good morning.
What's going on, my brother?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Yeah, he's so polite, dude. It's like the PR train.
He's PR. Hey, man, these athletes that we bring on, bro, they're PR trained to the max, bro. They're PR trained to the max. But we got JoJo Buckets in the building. I'm so excited to have you on, my brother. So excited to have you on.
For sure.
Go ahead, David. Go ahead.
I would say just introduce yourself. Like, what do people don't know you? So like, talk about yourself.
I'm Josiah Warfield. I'm a sophomore. I'm 15 years old. I go to Portledge. I play varsity basketball there, and basketball is like everything to me. And give a shout out to one of my coaches, AJ Price, who's my coach over the summer when I'm not at high school. And yeah, I just really love playing basketball. That's everything. And I've known Eric for a little minute now. And, we're always joking around and stuff, but it's good to be on the podcast. And I met David, I've known him for maybe a year now.
Yeah, around
something like that. But it's just nice to be able to finally come on a podcast with them.
Yeah. Man, awesome, man. Dude. Real quick. I want to get into the numbers because what do they track your averages that you do in the season? Like, do they still do that? Because I don't know if I know those schools are more prestigious for it.
Yeah, they track it still. They track it for high school.
Yeah. What are you averaging?
I average 11 points right now.
Okay.
I average 4 assists probably, and maybe 5 or 6 rebounds. But I just came off of my first 20-point game in high school.
Damn.
So yeah.
Talk about it.
But yeah.
What would you say is your specialty? Driving to the basket. What are you, a pull up, ISO? What's your type of thing? 3-point.
What's your game? What's your game like?
Hey, it's really all around, right? But if I had to say, I would say defense. Okay. Then I would say on-ball defense. And then I would say my 3-point shot. And then now I'm starting to get some bounce. So I'm starting to be able to jump. So soon that's going to be coming in. And then the finishing is right there too.
There we go.
Love
there we go. How tall are you for people who don't know?
I'm 6'2".
He's lying, guys. He's 5'11". I stood next to him. He's not that tall. Don't worry.
Say the age again really quick. Just say the age again.
15.
Now say the height again.
6'2".
Oh my.
Eric, say my age.
All right, so David, how old are you?
22.
Say the height.
5'8" and a half.
Yeah. This don't make no dang sense, bro. Nah. Real talk, again, happy to have you here.
Yes, sir.
Feel free to get into questions, but I do have a question right away off the bat for you. For anyone that doesn't know, what would you say is your position as of right now? Because I know in high school it fluctuates because some people grow quicker than other people in certain aspects like that. But when you get to the league, it's a completely different aspect, I guess you could say. But what is your position that you would say you play right now in high school?
Probably right now I probably play shooting guard, sometimes small forward.
Mm-hmm.
But just the 2-3, like mostly shooting guard. But yeah,
Mhm.
And do you which one? What's your favorite position to do like to play in
What do you feel
basketball?
comfortable in? What's your
Yeah.
most comfortable position?
any guard position,
Okay.
any
Okay.
point guard or shooting guard.
Do you
That's
see
it.
yourself evolving into like a playmaking point guard, or are you gonna be like just staying
Yeah,
consistent?
I could see myself being a playmaker point guard, but I also like the shooting guard spot. I like, you know, like yeah, I just like the shooting guard spot. I don't know, there's something about it. I've been doing it for a little minute now. I just like it.
Now, I love to. Speaking of that as well, what would you say is if you had to compare yourself to a player in the NBA right now?
Oh,
Like
don't
your
do
play
that!
style?
Don't do that!
No, I'm gonna
Those things
no,
suck. I hate those
no,
things.
no, but like if you had to compare your play style. Now, granted, you your own person. You know what I'm saying? You still got your own play style. But if you had to compare your play style to someone in the NBA right now, who would it be like?
I'll say smoothness, in terms of like smoothness. I see a little bit of Shea starting to come in, right?
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
And then Anthony Edwards has like, like he's a little feisty one. Like he's like a dog. So I see myself like him. And then also not in terms of not having a left hand, because I do, but I see myself as a little bit of Jaylen Brown also, like just being able to like get to anywhere on the floor, but I have a left hand. But yeah.
Fair enough. Oh, damn, shades of Jaylen Brown. God damn.
He said, let me specify. I got a left hand though. He said, I'm not like that aspect.
Yeah.
Nah, that's dope. That's dope.
Jay said, how would you, I'll get to the comments, but this is the most recent one. I think this is relevant to what we're saying. How would you compare your play style to like 2K My Career Builder? Like, what's your play style?
Ooh,
My
okay.
2K person right now, I tried to make him like the exact same as what I think I'm going to be. So I made him like 6'5". I made him, I don't remember the pounds or whatever. And I just made him have a really good 3 and really good finishing abilities and lockdown defense. So like I'm not sure exactly what that would be called, but yeah, like the specific on the high 3 and finishing and defense.
Gotcha. There you go. And Nice says, very important question. I said, who is your barber? Buddy's lined up.
I had to make sure I had the waves looking fresh today.
Nah, but I love this, man. I absolutely love it. And again, I know we just jumped right into the questions, just throwing them at you really quick. I do want to jump into another one, just to because obviously you a student of the game and everything like that, learning everything. What player would you say really got you into basketball when you started playing? Like, what was the player that you looked at and you was like, yo, like, I really want to do this?
LeBron. Because when I was born in 2009, right? I'm not sure.
Damn, hold up. God damn.
Nah, but I was born in 2009 during March Madness. So, like, I've always been born with basketball around me and everything. Mm-hmm. But that's also, like, I'm not sure which team LeBron played on then.
2009, that was Cleveland going into Miami, I think.
Yeah, and that's like starting, when LeBron started to take over the league and everything, like he's his own person and stuff. So I've always known him to just be dominant and stuff like that.
That's true.
So I've always looked up to him.
Yeah.
And also Kobe, even though he was like, towards the end and everything.
Yeah.
But still just
the mentality he had, yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I mean, do you think you're allowed to, I don't know, this is just a fun question for anybody. Do you think you're allowed to like have a favorite player that you've never seen play? Like, you think that's possible? Because does that make sense? Like, you're allowed to do that? Because like, you only see like highlights. It's like people say like, I can say like my favorite player is MJ, but like I never seen the dude play in real life in my life.
Yeah.
So it's like, you can't judge it.
My dad, that's the same with, I'm not sure. Because like, I feel like you can have that, but at the same time, like it should be like somebody you be watching all the time. Because their ups and downs and stuff like that. Meanwhile, if you watch them like online, you're gonna see a lot of their highlights, like a lot of the things they did good. So obviously, you're gonna favor them. So
there we go. But the people in the comments they're saying that they feel old right now. Guys make me feel old. Things. Not as saying he was 22 when JoJo was born. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh man, yo,
Jay said. He said, "Oh, of course you can. I'm on YouTube looking up Len Bias Maryland games all the time."
Hey, I actually do know who that is.
That I just want to throw out there, like, it's just it's crazy because like when you really think about it, like 09, bro, David, What was we doing in 09?
Bro, 09, I was 7 years old and I was in almost 3rd grade.
Dude, this guy. Look
No,
at the face he
don't
makes.
do
Look at the face he makes.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey, listen.
Face.
All I'm gonna say is this, because I gotta get this out the way. Even we could be older than you all you want, but understand, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to the sticks, when it comes to 2K, hey, me and David be handling JoJo Bucket. We would handle JoJo Bucket. So that's just all I'm saying.
If you wanna start lying, then you could say that. But we all know what really happens when we're playing.
I'm telling you, Eric. We've been saying this every single guest we have on. We need to get that stream going of just 2K gameplay.
Yes,
and we
yes,
just invite people and bring them over, bring them on, and then we verse them. Like it's got to be like a legit tournament because
I'm just afraid because like I would never want to embarrass like JoJo like that. I just would never want to do that live. Live is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's saying he's afraid because he knows the whooping he's about to get. He gets it already.
I'm messing with y'all, but I do have another question that I want to jump into because I know we're talking more or less like your favorite players and everything like that, and the players that you kind of like have your game around or shape your game around. Is there a certain player that you follow right now, and also if not, like what's your favorite team, like stuff like that?
Oh, yeah.
My favorite team is the Lakers. But that's also my dad and my mom both play basketball. And, my dad was D1, my mom played and everything. So they know basketball. The Lakers is both their favorite teams. So I've always just been, you see the little Kobe thing right there with the little Lakers in the back. So I've always liked the Lakers. But then since LeBron's my favorite player and he's on the Lakers now, like now I really like them. But my favorite player right now is probably obviously LeBron, also Anthony Edwards, and probably John Morant, just because of like how explosive he is, like
the off the field stuff.
No, not that. But like he's my height and he's jumping like that and stuff. Like
he's exciting.
Yeah.
He said he's gonna stop dunking. He's like, it's too much injury prone.
Yeah, he said he's gonna stop dunking, and then he had the crazy dunking the same thing.
Yeah. He's just clowning everyone. He's clowning everyone.
Yeah. Did you guys see that block that he had on Draymond?
Oh yeah, he jumped with the left hand.
Dude, he pinned it. It was yo.
Listen, Draymond. I'm surprised Draymond got up that high.
I was about to say the same thing. Draymond getting up there in age now.
Yeah, I'm surprised that he could get up there.
Draymond comes back down the court and try to start fighting. Freaking Zach Edey, bro. Like what the heck?
Dude, you can't make this stuff up. But overall, dude, like I want to know, like, when did this, like, you said it started since birth, like your obsession with basketball, but like, was it always just like, did it come naturally, or was it like were you naturally like a good basketball player, or was it like you worked for it slowly as like when you were younger? I mean, you're already young, but like
from what I remember at least, I've always been playing basketball. I've always had basketball in my hand and stuff. So like, I always feel like I have a little bit of an edge on others just because of how long I've been doing it for, right? And then I feel like when COVID came, then like, not that I stopped playing, but like it made me like stay where I was. I didn't like do all the stuff I could have been. But then right after that, I was like, okay, now I got to make up for all of it. And so now I feel like I'm definitely like way ahead. Like now I feel like I'm actually pushing myself and like doing everything I can.
Fair enough. And do you have like a crazy like routine? Like, are you training every single day? Like, what's the breakdown of it? Are you like 2 days a week? You're doing 2 a days, or like what are you doing?
Every day. I wake up in the morning before school and I do my workout. Then we go to school.
What time you wake up? You gotta get details for all these people that want to do this. What time you wake up to start the workouts?
Like 4:20, 4:19, and then so I do
8 a.m.
Yes, so I do my workout then. Then I leave. I finish it at like 6. Go to school, and then we have practice at 6. No, at 5 that night. But school ends at 3:30. So I'll try to get in the weight room before then, and if not, then I work out during the practice, and then after practice, I stay for like at least about an hour, and I get shots up after practice, and then I get back home, and if I feel like I was like missing anything, I could have pushed myself more, I'll do more of a workout, and then if not, I'll go to bed by like 10, but depending on what time I get back from practice, and then I'll just repeat it every day.
So it's basically eat, sleep, school, basketball.
Yeah.
That's really it. Nothing else.
Basically, yeah.
Do you take like the weekends off for yourself, or is it just like, all right, like you take 1 day off a week, or is it just like, nah, just
no, I don't take a day off, but one day during the week, I may not like lift. Like I'll stretch and I'll work on maybe like plyometrics, or like I'll just change up a little bit, just so I'm not like lifting every single day. I give my muscles time to relax and stuff like that. But yeah.
Do you feel like you're fatiguing, or you just feel like it's just the way it is now? You're just going with it.
And I feel like I'm good. I feel like I'm good.
Damn. That's a talent, hard work, dedication right there.
Just straight up. And I wanted to kind of dive into that aspect of like David said, eat, sleep, basketball, school, repeat. You know what I mean? But what is it like balancing? Because we kind of talk to college athletes. We got to talk to a bodybuilder last night. Shout out to JoJo. And it's like, what is it like for you in the high school aspect, balancing school and basketball and all that training at the same time? And like, how do you do that for yourself?
It's hard. It is pretty hard, especially at times, depending on like how much homework you have or tests or like whatever it is like that. But you just have to make sure that you do have a good balance. So the days where I know I'm going to have a lot of homework, I'll ask my teacher, like, can I get the homework earlier? Like I'll ask some type of question like that. And then I'll have to work on it during the school day, during some of my frees. This way I get it all done so that I can still play basketball and still do my workouts after, so that it doesn't mess up anything that way. And then also, or I have to have a meeting with my teachers just to go over like extra help or things I'm confused with. But just keeping my grades up and playing basketball is like very important to me and my family.
Good. Are you doing good in school? That's important. Yeah. Good job. That's just like, sorry, Eric, go ahead.
Oh, no. Go ahead.
That's just like a certain dedication that you just don't see people having. And I think that's what separates like the 1% from everyone else. Because you don't know, I can't even tell you, I can't name one kid that I know that's your age or around there that's waking up at 4:00 in the morning and training and just lifting during school days and not taking a day off, because it's unheard of. And the fact is, it's just showing you that you want it more than everyone else, and you'll get there because obviously you develop the mentality of there's no plan B type of thing.
But now I also, just to go into it, because you in high school, you sophomore year, so usually right around, you see a lot of kids like start looking at college and stuff like that. Have you really kind of dove into like looking at different colleges that you want to like possibly like reach out to, look at stuff, send film to, that aspect of it? So like, do you have like a dream college? Like what you thinking in that aspect?
Yeah, so yeah, my mom, she's been heavy on this, like looking at the colleges coming up, because this summer is the summer where like people start to get their interest in their offers for basketball, temporary summer. I'm not sure how it is for other sports, but I know for basketball, like especially starting right now,
it's around the same time.
Yeah, my dream college, like if I had to say one college, I'd say my dream college is probably UNC. But like, UNC. I'm open to go anywhere, like just anywhere that has good high division 1 basketball. But like that's the school that I've been looking at a lot lately. But I've just been looking forward to this summer coming up, because that's when I'm expecting like big things to start happening.
Love that, man.
Question, and this is, you can get as cocky as you want with this answer. And obviously, judging by your hard work, I think you're going to answer this one. Do you think you'll get there? You think there?
Yes.
Yeah. You're very confident in that. You think it's going to happen? Good for you.
And just for me, just keep in mind, I'm gonna say this for myself, Duke, if you're watching, like,
I knew you were gonna say it.
Yeah, like I'm just saying, like, I know you like USC, I understand,
not
but like,
Eric.
I would love, I would just personally, I like Duke, and like I would love to see them win a national championship, and I know if you go in there, it's gonna happen. So
okay, who knows?
Same thing. And listen. I know your favorite team, the Lakers, but like, that's really bad this year. So hopefully we'll have a draft pick around the time that you get drafted. I'm just, Mets, please. But I'm messing around. But that's awesome. And wish you the best in that aspect as well.
Yeah. Are you like the best thing is like, even though you have a dream school, is just to not be like that picky in that sense, because like D1 school is still D1 school, even if it's Kansas, even if it's Duke, even if it's UNC. Like these schools are legit programs that will help elevate your game into the league. So it's not like, as long as you're not like fully set, like UNC, if they don't give me an offer, I'm not going. It's like at that point you're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Definitely. Now, I wanna ask another question. I've been asking everyone this question, right? That's been on, and when you've been playing basketball all your life, yeah, right, cool. So when was it? At what point in your life would you say was like the point in your life where you looked at yourself in the mirror, or you was on the basketball court and you're like, yo, I could really do this. I could really go all the way. I could really be an amazing basketball player, make it to the NBA. At what age or what moment did you realize that was going to happen for you?
That's a good question.
Or are you still looking for it?
Or like.
I don't know, because I've always been playing basketball. So like I said, I always just felt like I could do like whatever I put my mind to, right? Then I've had great coaches along the way, right? One of my first coaches, Coach C, he was always like, he believes in me. So my coaches have been like very motivational towards me as well. And then also, I would say probably the summer that just passed, I always knew I could do it. Like, okay, I'm nice at this. But then the summer that just passed, we played some of the top ranked people in the country. And I was still doing my thing. Like, it's not like it affected me. So I'm like, okay, like they're supposed to be the top ranked players and I'm doing this to them. I'm like, okay, now I know I got it. So that just gave me like a little extra boost of confidence.
That's good when you verse a top tier competition and you're not slowing down.
Yeah.
So you would say you're the type of like player that when the going gets tough, you just like elevate to another level, type of like a takeover. No pun intended to
really like a takeover.
David, that's dope.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's your type of vibe. Like you'll verse like who'd you verse like a top ranked guy? Like what was his number? Do you remember?
We played this summer we played somebody, they weren't a grade younger than me, but they were number like 10 ranked in the country. And then just recently we played somebody in my grade, he was number 1 ranked in New York. But like I still feel like I was always doing for my age, but I still feel like I was always just doing my thing against him. Like it never really affected me.
Were you guarding him? Was his position the same as yours?
For both the games, pretty much.
Okay. And you pretty much clamped?
Yep, clamps.
He said we put the clamps on him. And you kind of opened me up to a different question right there when it came to, you had mentioned like someone younger than you and stuff like that. I know the classing, like the reclassing in basketball is insane nowadays. And if you could, being the fact that you're kind of like you're in that area always, could you explain how the reclassing and stuff like that works? I know there's so many players that will be in high school, but will be a 9th grader or a 10th grader, and they're technically like 18 or like 17. It's weird. So
18,
for everyone,
damn, 25.
No, but it's real though. It's so real. Go ahead.
Yeah, but it's basically from the way that I see it. Like obviously, I don't know it's whatever your reason for it is. But I see it as just another extra year because a lot of coaches now are talking about how colleges, like you can go into a college at 18 or whatever, 17, however old, right? And you can be a freshman there, or you can be 26 and you'll have like the same role in the same position. So then that's just about how developed is your body. And so it depends, like if your body's not as developed or like whatever it is, then that's, I think, where the reclassing comes from. Or if like you're not where you want to be yet, I think it usually stops by like my grade, maybe next year. Like people aren't really crazy reclassing like that above me, really. Like 8th grade is a big time for it. 9th grade is a big time for it. Maybe my year. But a lot of people, I feel like they're just reclassing to develop their own game more and like come into their bodies. Because now you look at college teams, you see people who are 26, 25, like in their high 20s. You're like, what the heck? I'm only 18. But like, that's what it is now.
Yeah. Do you talking about like growing into your bodies, do the doctors know how tall you're going to get? Do they know?
Yeah. I'm supposed to be like 6'5", 6'6".
So you fit the shooting guard role like to a T.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That is some cheese, bro. 6'5", 6'6".
You know, Joe, you could have given me like 1 inch, 2 inches.
I can't. I need it. Pause.
Yeah. Come on, brother. You know what I'm trying to say?
He said,
yeah. We're ending the podcast.
Yo, oh my gosh, man. I just want to be 6 foot. Like that's not fair, bro. That's just not. Dude's talking about 6'5", 6'6". Yo,
that's crazy. I gotta walk on stilts.
Yo,
I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to say.
You gotta take the growth hormone like Lionel Messi did and just freaking jab yourself.
Right?
Exactly.
It's gonna make me shrink because it's just gonna reverse my luck.
But yeah, off topic. But did you know there's like a surgery where they're growing the length of the bone?
Yes. Don't they put metal? They put metal in it and like it expands, right?
I think so, but it just looks disgusting. Not gonna lie.
That just can't be good for your body.
Yeah, you'll never be the same after that. Like it just you can't.
You can't walk through a metal. You can't walk. TSA would have a field day with you.
Exactly.
Yo, facts. As you go to travel, be like, oh, I just got a metal knee. Like what? Nah, bro.
Metal everything. No, but I do want to get into these questions real quick because the chat is kind of blowing up and they have some really good questions.
Go ahead, keep going. Go through the comments. Yeah, definitely go through the comments.
Jay said 2009 Knicks best player was T-Mac. Yeah.
Wow. That's terrible. Wait.
Aging it.
That's just
he's aging it right now.
Yo.
Nye says, question. I asked all the athletes that come on the show, what's your end game? Where would you like your current endeavors to lead you in the future?
Yeah.
What is that? What does that mean?
Like where like where do you where do you want to end up? Like what's the end goal, if you will, and like what's like the future? What is like your future goals?
Yeah, that was great. That was so genuine. He was just like, I thought he was thinking. He's like, nah, what is that?
He's like,
I'm looking at this as like, for me, when is the point where I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm good, like I made it, like that type of thing.
Yeah, like
yeah. I'm gonna say once I'm in the Basketball Hall of Fame, probably.
Damn.
Yeah.
Some people have hopes of just making it to college, making it just to the NBA. My dude has goals of making it to the Hall of Fame. That's awesome.
Fantastic. That's it right there. I love that. Love that.
Jojo, I've been in the Hall of Fame before you, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Huh?
I went to the Hall of Fame.
I went to the Hall of Fame.
No. I was there though. You know, I was in there.
I was there. No, you were not in the Basketball Hall of Fame.
I walked in it, but technically I was inside of it. But
yeah, I walked in it. My parents took me there when I was first born, when I was like 2 or 3 years old or something, to take me there.
Damn it, Jojo, you're so obsessed with this sport. I went there last year.
Oh, see, that's why. No, David. What he doesn't understand is, since he was so young, he doesn't remember seeing your picture. They had his picture up there. He was actually right next to John Stockton in like most assists.
Yeah, we looked the same, so they couldn't tell the difference.
I forgot why they took it down though, David. But like David's up there with John Stockton. He's like right next to him.
Yeah,
I'll make sure to ask them why they took it down. Why
John Stockton, I know why, but John Stockton got jealous.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what it was.
We'll just say that.
He actually contacted David, and he was like, "Yo, like,
this is dragged there. This is dragged there."
He was in there, bro.
The Hall of Fame is sick because like you put your hand on like like the basketballs they have.
Yeah.
And you see the size of their hands. Yeah, I have a photo of me and like Kawhi Leonard's hands. Yo, it's like an alien. It's like this big.
It was the same for me. His hand was huge compared to mine. It was crazy.
It's ridiculous. What was your size? Like mine was like Steph Curry's. I don't know if they still had it.
Pause just to make sure.
Exactly.
But my size is like it was like
hand size.
Yeah. I think it was a little like the same, about the same, maybe a little bit bigger.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay.
This is what I remember.
This is an actual question because I really don't know if it really plays a factor, but does like hand size really play a factor in basketball?
Yeah.
Like, do you need to have bigger hands, or is it just like
you don't need to, but like it'll give you a little bit of an edge because I didn't realize it either as much until I started dunking. But it's way easier if you can like just palm the ball and kind of turn it, like how Michael Jordan's hand is compared to like just anybody else's hand who isn't that big. Like it takes so much more effort just to do little things. So it definitely helps. Or even like as you're trying to do a move, if you're trying to do like your crossover or something like that, it just helps you have control of the ball more.
What about taking a shot like a 3-pointer? Like the more surface area you cover, the more accurate the shot's going to be. Is that
probably the more control you have over it?
Fair enough.
Fair enough. There it is. There's so many questions. I'm reading these comments right now. Like I'm listening, but these comments are dope.
Yeah. Jay said Showtime Lakers made everyone tune in for sure. He said such a humble answer. He didn't want to admit that he was 360 dunking on little tyke hoops at age 3.
Oh my god.
Nice says Jojo get up at 4:20. That's specific.
This guy, bro. Yo, you can't. Nas is so different, bro.
I said, being so young, are you afraid of a basketball burnout?
No,
not at all.
Are you scared you're gonna lose like interest or something?
In basketball?
Yeah, like
no.
when you're constantly like doing it. and just like, all right, this is getting boring. Like, you're not telling me that there's some days that you're training and you're like, all right, this sucks, type of thing, or your jumper's not hitting or anything. Nothing.
Yeah, but I know it's gonna all like pay off at in the end, like just those extra reps, like everything like that. And I've also like I like not I like messing up, but like I like that point where I feel tired. Like, okay, now I have to push past this. Like I like getting to those points because how I know like I'm really pushing myself. So I don't think I would never.
How often does that happen?
It happens a good amount just because in everything that I do, I always give 100%. So like there are gonna be times where like I'm dog tired, like I feel like I can't go anymore. But I'm like, okay, kick it into next gear. Like now you got to do this or something like that.
What do you think about when you're in those moments? Is it like do you think like, I know when like it's certain things that I do, like David Goggins just pops into my head sometimes, like carrying the boats and the logs. Like what's your spark moment that you just think about and it just triggers you?
This video that I saw. Obviously, like I got to do it for my family and things like that. But this video that I saw of Damian Lillard, it was Damian Lillard. He was talking about how he wasn't highly ranked or anything like that in high school, but all he had to do was just keep putting in the work. And I see so many NBA players talking about like just put in the work and like if you don't cheat yourself, like the game's not going to cheat you, or like they talk about things like that. So I'm like, I know I'm doing everything I can. So if I just keep doing that, like, and trust God, everything else will like fall in place.
For sure. I remember one time one of my coaches in soccer, we would be running laps around the field and he's like, don't cut corners, because if you're cutting corners, then you're gonna be cutting quarters in your life. I believe like it was me and like a couple small amount of kids, like 2 or 3 that we can count on our hands, that never cut the corners. And I can say pretty confidently that those guys are doing pretty good compared to the rest.
Exactly. It plays a factor in your life, man. It definitely does. And going back to you saying like when you give 100% everything like that, would you say when you're working out, like that's what you're looking for as well? Like, do you like getting, because you had mentioned that it kind of like you kind of like it. Do you like getting to those moments? So that does that like give you the okay, like I've worked myself out to the point where now I need to push through this as well? Like, do you look forward to getting there?
Yes, I do look forward to getting there, but in the moment, like it doesn't feel good at all in the moment. But then after, like, let's say I'm training Monday morning, right? And I'm doing the same thing Tuesday morning. Monday morning, I'm so tired and stuff. In the moment, I just want to stop. Then I'm like, no, I can keep going. So I push past it, right? And then on Tuesday, I'm like, okay, I could just do this Monday. Now I got to do better this day. So then I get to the moment again, and I'm like, okay, I got to go even harder. So I just go harder like every single day. So like, no.
I want to ask that. This is an opinion question towards you, but you worked really hard for this, right? Obviously, no one can really take that away from you. How many people do you think that you work harder than, that are recruiting or that are at your level? Like, if you had to like look at the wide range of 15, 16, 17-year-old kids across the country, do you think that you're at the same level in terms of work ethic as them, or are you surpassing them?
No, I think I'm way ahead, like by a lot.
Fair enough. And that's where it's going to be your tipping point and bring you over for sure.
Love that.
No, that's good. Jay said, you hear throwing out Duke. I'm like, St. John's needs a baller with this kid's mentality. Bring him back to the promised land.
Hey, man. Duke, bro.
Who knows?
Who knows?
He said, hell yeah, dude. Hope you go to Unk. Yeah, I cannot say Unk. I can't say
bro.
Once it says Unk, I said Unk. So Jody Buck is going to have more W's than Bill Belichick. Probably. Dude, 100%. Said, would you rather? Okay, I love knives. Would you rather? They're good. So, would you rather win a national championship at UNC or play a losing season on LeBron James's team?
Oh no, a national championship at UNC.
Oh yeah, hands down.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Playing with LeBron would be cool to see like his mentality and stuff, but like winning is like. Not winning is everything, but then at the same time, like winning is everything. Like that's how you get to where you need to be and stuff like that. And especially at the college level, I want to win a championship at the college level extremely bad. I'd rather do that than play,
for sure.
Especially a losing season.
Like the worst thing I hate when people say is like participation trophies. Those are the worst things to give to kids.
Yeah.
Give them like the mentality that like even if they lose, they're still gonna get a trophy. Like nah, like listen, if my kid ever gets a participation trophy, I'm throwing it in the garbage. No way, we're not doing this. You didn't win.
You didn't win nothing. Yeah, go home and go back to work, bro.
Sounds like NCAA football with the 8-year seniors.
Yeah.
Talking about the classes.
Yeah.
Jeremiah's in the building.
Jeremiah, what's good?
So can you shout out your family, please? He wants a shout out.
Shout out Jeremiah and my dad and my mom and my grandma and everybody else, everybody in my family.
There you go.
Let me get a shot really quick.
Jay said, "Yeah, yo, that surgery recovery is crazy." Said Blush, you gotta kind of relearn to walk. He said, plus, you probably gotta relearn to walk. Yeah, 100%.
True.
It's not really the best. He said, the answer alone. What does that mean? Yeah, I'm gonna put these Christmas lights up, make my wife happy, and contemplate life existence. Yeah, Jeremiah's asking me what position I play. I play left bench. I don't.
David, if you used to play basketball, what position you put in it?
Point guard, 100%.
Oh, he's running it.
100%. I'm not a big scorer. I can't drive to the basket, but I think my defense is. I'm very, very close. Like I pay attention to a lot of detail in every sport that I do, and I think my playmaking.
Okay,
that's my thing.
You think you locking up JoJo? Oh! See, this is what I wanted to see. This is what I wanted to see.
If we're being serious, hell no. But since I want to like mess around and have fun, and my competitiveness is like itching me to say, like, yeah, I can lock you up, 100%.
See, but I'll take that. I'll take that for right now because one, I know it's not true, and two, and two, a while ago he would have said he was locking me up real quick. He wouldn't even heard anything, but now he's taking some consideration. So
he's trying to think of that one time I said it. Yeah. No, hold on. We gotta go to the gym, and I gotta see this firsthand because all I'm seeing is videos of JoJo. This could be CGI. We don't even know if this is real. Him. I gotta go and see it 1v1.
I will say just to give an example, right? Because I was definitely I still am though. I'm still beating him in a 1-on-1. I don't care what anyone else says. There'll be no cameras there that day. You know what I'm saying? So we'll just keep it like that. But what's it called? One time JoJo was at my house, and we was in the driveway, and I was like, I brought the basketball as a joke, right? I'm like, yo, let me show you what's good, like yada yada whoop. He goes, all right, show me something. So first off, he goes like this, like he gets in his defensive stance and opens up his wingspan. And I'm just like, I'm looking down. I feel like I'm looking at a hallway because I'm like, yo, like where am I going? So I start dribbling, and he just looks at me. He starts laughing. I'm like, what's so funny? He goes, just by the way you dribble, I could tell I'm gonna clamp you. He said, and I went to go dribble, and the way he just smacked the ball out my hands, he was like, you're not doing nothing. He said, you're not doing none of that, bro. So it definitely is real, and we wasn't even running. You know what I'm saying? So, but in real life, though, I'm still beating him. I don't care.
The competitiveness kicks in. This is when you have three competitive dudes and one actually plays a sport and the two are just like freaking we want to just
play. We just want to play.
That's all it is. What did I say? Well, David, unlike everyone on the panel, I got an NBA championship ring. Yeah, didn't he tell us this? He's like bought it or something. Yeah.
No, I don't remember. Did he?
A real ring?
I think it was like the Trailblazers. No, it wasn't the Trailblazers. I don't know what it was. No, I don't know. I remember him telling this though.
Hey man, you got. I need to see that. I need to see that. That's crazy.
So Hines said, Jeremiah, he got you, David. Yes. Said, Jeremiah has a question. He said, I have a question. What is your highest scoring game in your whole career?
My highest scoring game, it was either 28 or 30 points. But like I do get to that mark pretty consistently. Like not every game yet, but like I can't get to that high 20s mark pretty consistently, so I'm definitely gonna break it soon.
What quarters? How many minute quarters do you play? Is it different?
8 4-minute quarters. So, like very rarely, not in high school basketball. High school basketball is always 8 4-minute quarters, but like very rarely over the summer in AAU, we'll play like 2 18-minute halves or maybe something like that. But it's usually 4 8-minute quarters.
Which one do you like better, 18-minute halves or you like quarters?
I like the halves.
Yeah. So you like the college basketball type of 20 minutes each type of
thing?
like
the halves.
Okay.
That's it. He said, who was your inspiration growing up?
My mom and my dad, because like I said, they both played at a higher level. And then in the NBA was LeBron and Kobe. And even though he's not my favorite player, crazy respect for him and stuff. Steph Curry definitely, just because of how much he changed the game.
Steph Curry changed the game so much that you have people in the rec center just popping threes from half court.
Exactly.
You've never seen that before. Everyone was driving to the basket, ISO ball, or just like pull ups. Like that's all they were doing. And then all of a sudden Curry's just like half court, chuck it. And you're like,
I do want to ask one question before we go into the comments again, based off because you brought up your family. How much of a role, or I guess you could say, how has your family helped you in like becoming the player that you are today, and how like in what aspect, like how have they helped you in certain ways like that?
They help me in every aspect because like anything I need help with, I know I could go to them and ask them for it. But also, I can't drive yet, obviously. I mean, I might be able to get my permit soon at 16, but like they have to take me everywhere. So to all my trainings, my games, like everywhere, they always have to take me, or I always know that they're gonna be there for me, or they're gonna be at one of my games. If they're not there, I know there's a live stream and they're gonna try to watch it. And if they can't watch it, I know right after they're gonna call me and ask me how was the game. Like, so I know I always have that support from them.
Love that.
Do you think you could have done it without him?
100%.
Heck no, family is important, bro. Family is.
I mean, it's all about the community. I think that's a big factor. I think you see a lot of successful people, like just in any field, they have a good community around them. It could be their girlfriend, their husband, their wife, whatever situation you're in, their family, their mother, father, siblings. Like they have a structure and people who support them. I think that's very important in everything that you do. So
for sure,
it's good that you have that. Now I was just saying, like, what's your backup plan? Do you have one if nothing works out? Do you want to like coaching or scouting or anything? Nothing.
No,
you're just you gonna go in the homeless just in New York City.
Yeah, I've thought about like maybe coaching after or something like that, but no, like not anything different. No.
He said ball or ball. He said that's it. He said it's
no
gonna be ball or it's gonna be ball. So you want to stay in the league?
Are you when you go to the college, right? Do you gonna ride out your 4 years, or are you gonna, if you have a chance to declare for the draft, are you gonna go early? Do you want to get your education? Like,
no. I'm just trying to do 1 year and go right to the NBA.
Fair enough.
He said, I tell you, y'all, he's saying ball or ball. That is it. He said,
damn, bro, that's fantastic. That's crazy. It's crazy to hear, but it can work. Nice says, Jay says, is the mentality playing a lower ranked opponent the same as playing a higher ranked, or can you just take it a little easier that night?
Not take it a little easier, but maybe work on different things. Like I'll take it as almost like a workout. Like, I'll take it almost like when you're playing when you're playing like a lower ranked opponent. Let's say I don't take like the gas off the brakes or anything like that. Like you still play with the same level of intensity, same energy, everything like that, just also to build good habits for yourself. But then let's say like we're in a blowout game or up by like 40 or something, and I know who we're playing is not good. I'll work on certain moves. Like I'll be like, okay, let me try this out. Or like not anything crazy, not just like go dribbling the ball, but I'm like, okay, let me work on step backs for a minute, or like let me do something like that. But no, always keep the same intensity and everything.
Because I know when I played soccer, my team, when we were like winning by like 3 or 4 goals, our coaches just like, you can only score with your head, or like some crazy rule.
They used to do that like in middle school for like middle school sports, but that's also just because in middle school like everybody's gonna make the team mostly, or like it's more for like all inclusion and stuff like that. But now that I feel like things are starting to get like more competitive.
Through that inclusion, like, listen, if you're good, you're good. You
play. Now that I feel like things are getting more competitive, it's like no, if you're winning, just go win. Like just go finish it.
Go even harder, man.
Especially like when there's standings involved too, and like the points matter.
Yeah.
100%. But what were you saying, Eric?
No, I was gonna ask the question, like, so that means like, how you taking me and David? That's what I'm trying to hear.
For what?
Like, you guys?
Well, what's the mentality going to that matchup?
Like I'm just saying, I'm not going to. It's like it's almost like it's a joke. Like we just.
Oh, okay, bet. I bet.
The funny part, dude, is like he's 100% right, but my mentality, but the thing is, my competitiveness is like, this kid doesn't know what he's talking about. Dude, this is ridiculous. But
he's not 100% right. No,
dude, no. The way he's training up, I don't care. Eric, all I'm saying right now, Jojo, if you're down, this has got to be set up.
It will. But at the same time, I understand where you're coming from because Like, I know I would win, and I know deep down inside, you know that I would win too. But you have to say that you think you're gonna win. It's like the same for soccer. Eric keeps trying to tell me he would beat
See,
me in
all right,
soccer. I'm
now
like,
we
Eric,
get crazy.
I'm like, Eric, all I gotta do is kick the ball and I'll just run and I'll just use my speed
Nah.
and get around.
Jojo, this is too much.
Exactly, yeah, like it's
Wait, I've been trying to tell y'all.
Nah.
Yo,
That's
for
too much.
everyone doesn't understand. This is like JoJo. Yeah, like we know JoJo, but like this is like my little brother basically, right? And it's like he talks. He's so confident to a point where he believes that he will come into the sport that I do, the sport that I've been playing since I was a kid, and still whoop me in that. That's when it gets crazy. That's when it gets so crazy. David, he thinks that ready because David plays soccer too. Feel me? He thinks that he could just kick the ball and run.
You can't do that. That's not,
Dude. It's like insane.
maybe like elementary school soccer that works, but not.
See it, but now you see like how it is because that's your guy's sport, so you know everything. Like when I was on the phone with Eric and I was like, "Yo, watch this." I was like, I could do like 20 juggles good, and it took me like 5 tries. But then I finally started to get it when Eric wasn't looking, so he denies it. But he's like, "Yo, I could tell just from the way you were doing it, like you don't actually play soccer." And it's the same thing, like the same with basketball.
That's so true. That's so true because you can tell by the way you pass someone the ball and the way that they like handle it with their feet. You're like, all right, this guy does not have a touch. He does not know how to play. But like when you play basketball, like the first dribble you see, like
you could even just by how they walk, like there's just certain things like you just tell.
Yeah, fair enough.
What's a dead giveaway for like a person that's like he's either a hooper or he's just buns?
Maybe like if we're not forced to tuck our jersey in and the shorts are up mad high or something, or like if they're in warm ups, like it's just like little things. I don't know how to explain it. Like there's just little things you can just always tell. You're like, nah, he might look like he might look like he's nice, but he's not. Like there's just little things you can always tell.
Fair enough. Yeah. But Felix Hines says that he will make it. Period. He's telling you,
hey, bro.
Nye says the confidence of JoJo Buck is expressing is bordering on cockiness, but it doesn't matter because I believe him.
Thank you.
Dude, bro, he believes the fact that you gonna make it to the league. You don't believe that you gonna beat me in soccer. I'll tell you that right now. We're not doing that.
He probably does believe. He probably believes whatever. I would. I'm just saying I would.
Jalen, she says crazy. And Jay said JoJo thinking the bucket's coming with the left hand hook shots from Curry range versus you two. That's crazy. That's crazy.
He's a pull up like LeBron, like right in front of us.
Yeah.
With the guy
Paul George logo just pointing down.
Anything.
But
you see this? You see? Yeah.
But the thing is, like, this is like the type of mentality you need. Because this is what's gonna separate you from everyone else. You know, like this is you can't be saying like obviously, JoJo's a great kid. Like he's a nice dude. Yeah. But like the thing is, when we're playing ball, you're at my home. I'm gonna take you to school. Like I'm taking you to class, and that's just how it is. And you need that mentality because you're gonna be versing kids with the same mentality. And like if you're not matching it, I'm not saying you can't be nice to them because obviously you can still be like cool with them. But like when it's game time, it's game time. Like no slowing down.
Now I know we're running out of time with you, JoJo, but I wanted to ask
JoJo, how much time do we have left? Time check. So we know.
About 5 minutes.
Okay.
Maybe 10.
No.
David, actually, you know what? David, do you have any questions before I
No, you can take your last one if you want.
All right, because I wanted to do this last one, and I also wanted to do the same thing that we've been doing for everybody to see if you wanted to do it. But what would you say is your best moment or memory in your basketball career?
I have a couple, so I'll say them quickly. Right, one of them. This is probably in order. Right, it was when I was in 7th grade. And we were playing at Island Garden, which is no longer there anymore. But we were playing there, and it was like 2 seconds left. And no, there was like 1 second left. I stole the ball for inbound, and I made a game-winner shot. That was my first like game-winner ever. And then the year after, so now 14 or whenever it was, I got my first dunk. That was like in the moment, that was the craziest feeling ever. Like I felt like I tried like 20 more dunks that day, and I missed every one, but like I just felt like I could fly after I got my first one. Then I had another game winner over this summer that just passed. I feel like anytime you have a game winner, especially like if it's a buzzer beater, like it's just a crazy feeling. Then when I was in 8th grade, we were in the PSAA championship, and we were winning the game, and I got subbed into the game with like 10 seconds left or something like that. And I went in, and the guy just fouled me. Like, he just fouled me. And I went to the free throw line, and I made both my free throws, and everyone was chanting my name, saying like he's only in 8th grade. So like that was a great feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the game that just passed, honestly, when I had the 20 points, there was like a couple possessions where I was just shooting the ball, and like it may not have felt like one of the best shots I've had, but it just felt like it was good. Like it felt like it was going in. And at that moment, like there have been times in my workouts too, where I'm just making so many shots. I'm like, this is crazy. Like I like almost like I'm unconscious. Like this is just crazy. So like those are definitely the best moments for me.
Fair enough.
Dope.
Damn,
And
bro.
to basically cap it off, right? So me and David do this thing, right? I see you a little bit younger, so I want you tapped in, Kai, right? And like you be tapped in with his streams and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You be tapped in. I so do you know his last stream, he was doing this thing where like he had a guest on, and then he would play this song, and they would give a nice little like motivational whatever they wanted to say, stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about? Or no?
Oh
yeah,
he had the little motivational guitar guy.
Yeah. So basically, that's what are you comfortable with doing that or no?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm ready.
Oh yeah. All right, so listen, me and David are we're gonna get out of the screen because like me and David just don't know how to not laugh.
We can't be serious.
You could do it like 5-10 times. It don't matter. Like
play him the music so he gets like a rundown.
Oh, you're playing the music and everything?
Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah, it's hold on.
We'll tell the volume. Yeah, so in times when it gets tough, you gotta realize that Eric Hines sucks at 2K, and that overall anyone can beat him. But the thing is, mentality is that listen, you can play as the Detroit Pistons of this year, and you would still beat him if he was even freaking the all-time Bulls.
Shut this noise up right now. Wait, what's it called? Wait, was the volume good though?
I would say a little bit, like just a tad louder. That's it.
Tad louder. Okay.
Yeah, nothing that.
Hold on.
That's good.
What are we saying?
Yeah, I can hear it good.
But we don't want it to drown you out. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Jojo, talk. Start talking.
Talk, Jojo. Like, don't just randomly talk.
Say words.
Hello. That's what happens
here.
Good.
All right, cool. All right, are you ready, my brother? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Let me you say go or whatever, and then I'll start the music. All right.
Also, Jojo, it doesn't have to be like. It can be like 10 seconds. It can be 30. It can be 20. It doesn't have to be freaking 3 minutes.
I'm just trying to keep a straight face so I can get it right.
All right, here we go.
Let's go.
You know what it is, guys. It's Josiah here, and I'm just letting you know. You just gotta follow your dreams. Whatever goals you have, anything like that. Just give it everything you got and go after it. Have your family there with you. Trust God the whole time and throughout the process. And make sure that you stay humble, but also have confidence in yourself because you know the work that you put in. And in the end, it's all gonna pay off.
Damn,
Valid.
You almost lost it, bro. I saw you laugh at the first two ones. I'm like, nah, he's cooked. He came back. It was good.
He came back, man. He came back. Nah, man. Listen, what's it called? That is 3-1 right now. So we gonna let you do what you gotta do, David.
Yeah.
I'll let you properly do it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Guys, Josiah in the building. Warfield, dude, he's a great specimen, great person, and not only that, a phenomenal basketball player. He currently plays for Portland, and he's looking for more aspirations in the future. And the kid said it himself; he's going to be there. So I trust his word. His work ethic is 100%. Listen, I say you're a kid because you're younger than me, but dude, you're great, dude. You're great. You already know this stuff, but you're gonna be good. You're gonna be great. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not really good at being sentimental like this, but I'm being just factual. You have the mentality. You're gonna make it, and you believe it, so it's gonna happen. So I'm all for it. I'm on that bandwagon, and I'm buying that jersey. And I will say that if you ever need a physical therapist in your future,
I will.
And And like, please, I want to be a Nets fan. So like, please, I can't, y'all. Whatever team he goes to, I'm a fan of their team. Like until he retires. So it doesn't like, I love it. Just let me buy that nice black and white jersey with Warfield on the back, #1. I'm happy with it, bro. Like, please.
I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do.
He's gonna rig the draft. He's gonna rig the draft.
Whatever. We wish you the best, obviously, and I can't wait to see what you do. And honestly, like I said, like it don't matter what team you on. I know you're gonna be the dude. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So, and thank you for coming on. Also, like for the time you got going on. I know
Thank
you got
for
stuff to
having
do.
me. Yeah, thank you.
We appreciate
Is
it.
Is there anything really quick before you go? Is there anything that you want to say, or like also people you want to shout out, or also your Instagram or anything like that, handles stuff like that, where people can find you, stuff like that?
My Instagram. I'll shout out my Instagram. It's Josiah.Warfield_1. So one more time, my Instagram is Josiah.Warfield_1. Yeah, that's it. Just shout out to all my coaches. Shout out, to my family. And yeah, that's it. Thank you. Thank you for having me on.
That's his Instagram. If anyone wants to follow it, the panel right there. You see it?
There
Good.
it is.
There we go. Give that a follow. But there we go.
There it is, man. There it is.
Josiah, round of applause for him, guys. He's phenomenal. If you guys enjoyed this, put a W in the chat. Because he's a hell of a kid and he will have a successful, bright future. But yeah. Eric, I don't know if you want to stay on after this or
honestly, I think we good, honestly. Like they're cool with it, man.
Cool. All right. Guys, I know it was a short episode today, but guess what? We did 3 hours back to back, and
hey bro,
nice little short one.
This is it, man. And this also concludes the guest as well. So this is it, man. Thank you guys so much.
W's. They love you, dude. So overall, without further ado, we appreciate.
Oh wait.
Go ahead.
Because you haven't been doing it. You haven't been doing it right?
Oh no! Oh gosh, you gonna sing?
I need you guys to sing on the 10th day of Christmas.
Oh God!
For your 10 days. Man. You made it to the 10th day. You've been skipping it for like the past 3 days, and I just need you to sing it.
Wait, can we go back to the comments so we can have it up?
It's right here. It's right here.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
On
the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 10 lords a leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. Is that good? Is that good?
Yeah, you really enjoy that. That might not ever happen again. I'm just yelling. Oh man.
Oh my gosh. But guys, without further ado, guys, we appreciate every single one of you guys. And if you haven't done it already, make sure you hit that like button on this episode. Subscribe if you're new and share the show to everyone that you know. Josiah has a bright future and he is a terrific person and great basketball player. So go give him a follow, go check him out, and you'll see him in the league future. But without further ado, guys, speaking of our future, we already surpassed our YouTube goal of 200 subscribers by the end of the streams, and we're at 204. Continuing growing. That's all we want to do. And if you want to be a part of this family and see more interviews and just see more things that we do, just hit that subscribe button. It helps us out tremendously and best way to see us. But Eric, do you have anything else you want to say before we wrap it up?
Appreciate that, man. We appreciate every single one of you guys. Josiah, again, like he said, King Saya. I like that. What's it called? Again, Josiah, I appreciate you so much for coming on. I know you got stuff to do. I know you getting ready to. You got a lot of things to do, getting ready to head out, holidays and stuff like that. But genuinely, thank you for taking the time out your day. Like David and I said, and everyone in the chat, you going places. You're gonna be amazing. Keep doing what you're doing. Stay the course. Don't listen to no one else at all.
No distractions.
It's you and your fam and everyone that you consider fam. Keep them tight, and obviously always, like you said, keep God tight and everything like that. But we appreciate you so. We appreciate you so much, and also to everyone that's listening, and we appreciate you guys so much. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe, please. We're trying. We hit that goal, and we're just trying to grow more and more and more, and we can't do it without y'all. So thank you guys so much, and yeah. Sure. Josiah, oh wait, we already said, right?
We already said our stuff. We're good. Okay, cool. We're good.
Right, cool.
But without further ado, guys, it's been your boy David.
It's been your boy Eric.
And your boy Josiah Warfield, Georgia Buckets, and King Sire.
There we go. And we are out, guys. Thank you for this episode. We'll be back tomorrow for another stream of this Christmas stream. Peace.
Peace.